If you'd like to see how I created this plain but glamorous canvas along with these other glittery lovely canvases for housewarming gift, keep watching this video. So today in this video I am going to be working on 3 different canvases because I want to try something, and these are going to be gifts, housewarming gifts. So I'm using a size 11 by 14 and I think this one is an 18 by 24. Now I'll be painting them 2 different blues because both people have a blue decor. One of these is for, I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but 2 of them is going to one of them and 1 is going to one of them. I'm not sure. I'll figure that part out after the fact, but they're going to be 2 different blues, and then one of them is going to be gold. And then I have some Rust-Oleum here. I have a silver metallic finish, I have a gold metallic finish, and then I have some blue. So I'm gonna go, oh, and also I have some hot glue. I'll let you know a little bit later why I have the hot glue and what that's gonna be used for. And I purchased these canvases came from Michael's. And I purchased these Gorilla Glue sticks for maybe about $7 from Walmart. And then I have this cute little paintbrush. This came off Amazon. It's like a 2-inch brush from Amazon. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started, you guys. So I'm just going to start out by adding some of this blue onto this canvas and taking my 2-inch brush, just smoothing it all on the canvas to make sure it's nice and even and has a full coverage. I like to make sure that I have all the paint out of my brush. Then if I need more, I just squirt a little bit more on. And if I didn't say so before, this is just some regular acrylic paint that I purchased from Walmart. It's under $1 per bottle. Now I'm adding the blue onto the 11 by 14 canvas, which is the smaller size that I'm also working with today. And I like this other blue I'm using. It's actually called, I think, Cobalt Blue. It's very deep and it stands out so bright. I actually really love this color. It looks even better in person. So now I'm adding on the gold to this other 11 by 14 canvas. I may have squirted a little bit too much paint on the canvas, but that's fine. And there are some little clumpy pieces in here. So if your paint does like kind of sit, before you use it, just make sure you give it a good shake. So I'm just going to go ahead and let all these paints just lay on here and dry. And then I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with them from there. And it may have come inside of the packaging for this canvas. Now, and I've seen this method used, I watch quite a few DIY videos sometimes for inspiration, and I just like to watch a lot of DIY videos. I've seen people use hot glue to make designs, to create the most beautiful designs, let them dry, and then spray paint them, and then put them back on a canvas or a mirror or something. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Now, I don't know how this is going to be very abstract. I don't know what type of designs I'm going to make. I'm not going to pre-draw anything. If I had a dry erase marker, I would. So if you do something like that and you want to draw something specific or put something under and trace it, get a dry erase marker so you can erase it and keep doing it over and over. So I'm going to probably just do some type of swivels or something. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. So this ended up not working that well for me. For whatever reason, my hot glue gun just kind of stopped working. I'm not exactly sure why. The ones I showed earlier were short and they were skinny, and my glue gun doesn't accept those kind. I thought it would for some reason. And at first, I put the hot glue on this plastic board and I thought it would come off, and for some reason it's not coming off. So I had to look back at some videos. They're actually using wax paper, and some people even put a little bit of like this pan spray to make sure it comes up. So I did a little test area and I put this on there and I was able to pull it off. So instead, if I can get some of this off, I'll use some of this too. It's like going to be a crazy design. So I'm just going to show you how I'm able to pull this off now. And then from here, I'm going to take this outside and I'm going to spray paint it gold, and we're going to see how this looks. So I'll show you once this is all pulled off. So for the other two canvases, it's giving me a hard time with the hot glue. So I think I'm gonna try something different. These were no more than $3. These are wooden dowels. It comes 16 in the pack. The size says 3 by 16 inch. So it's a 3mm and it's 16 inches long. So okay, look, this is the idea I have. Not exactly sure how it's gonna go, but you can kind of probably position it any way you want to. But I was thinking like kind of stagger them a little bit, evenly as possible from each other, like that. I don't know if you kind of get where I'm going. I'm just trying something different, you guys. And I was gonna spray paint these blue and put them on this gold, and then vice versa. I don't know what this little mark is here, but the same thing, but these are gonna be chrome. So I'm gonna take these outside and spray paint them. I don't know if I have enough. Okay, so I'm outside. Here's my little setup. I'm going to be using these 3 colors here. I have my little dowels here. I got like a little brown paper bag so I don't mess up the porch. And I have some dowels here. And then in this pizza box, I have the hot glue. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started spraying them. To get the piece, but it's not big enough to cover up the whole canvas. So the idea I came up with is to like angle it like that, then to just kind of fill it in with some glitter like on the edges. So I'm gonna go ahead and E6000. I'm gonna flip this over and just put E6000 on certain areas. It's really fragile, so I have to be very careful with how I'm handling this. So I'm gonna just put glue on certain areas right now. So I put it in as many areas as I possibly could kind of put it. I guess I can always lift it up and, you know, fix it as I go. So it's not gonna be perfect. I'm just trying something different, but let's go ahead and get this glued on. Okay, so I usually use this to add on the crushed glass. And it stays really well. So I can't find my Mod Podge, or I think I need to buy some more because it's getting kind of clumpy in there. So I'm gonna use this. It's called Deco Art Clear Pouring Top Coat. So you can obviously use this as a top coat over your canvas. I've never done that before, and it dries nice and clear, nice and shiny. I also use this to seal glitter sometimes when I do wine bottles and liquor bottles and things like that. So I'm gonna do this so I can add some glitter on here. I have this stiff brush. This is all I could find. So I have this stiff brush, and what I'm gonna do is just kind of add it on so I can put my glitter on. First I'm gonna add on the crushed glass, then I'll do the glitter. I want the crushed glass to be the first thing to stick right on. This came from Michael's. I believe the brand is called Ashland. Yes, Ashland. It's usually about $4.99. I purchased mine. It's called Ashland. I purchased mine a long time ago. I want to say about a year. I stock up on it because there was a time where it was like out of stock and I couldn't get it, and I like to use it. So I'm just going to add some on here. And it's like a dingy color, like an off-white, and I think it'll go good with this gold. Not just glitter, I'm also going to add some crushed glass. I didn't plan on doing that, but that's just what I'm going to Okay, so my idea for this next canvas was to, I had already kind of showed you like how I wanted to like lay these on. They're not colored on the whole side, so I just wanted to focus on the side that is, and I just want to glue that has the most glue on it. So I'm gonna see how this turns out. Rolling around, I don't know. I'm gonna try though. I'm gonna use the E6000, but I'm still gonna start with the E6000 just in case, because I'm kind of pressed for time and I really want this to work. If it doesn't, I'll just figure something else out. But I'm gonna start by adding the glue on the side that's not really that. Duper. It's plain. I'm gonna come back to this because I think I have another idea. And for this one, I was gonna use the sticks as well. I really like this gold and blue, but as you can see on the backs of them, it isn't painted on certain ones. So again, but these I want to add a little more, I guess, depth to them. I don't know. So I just kind of want to see how this goes. And the hot glue gun is not acting right.
Once I was almost finished with the bamboo sticks, towards the end I just got so confused and could not figure out how I wanted them to lay. I don't know why, I just was overthinking it, I don't know. But I eventually figured it out.
It doesn't really have to make sense. I'm thinking about leaving it just like that. I wish you guys could just tell me right now what y'all thought. Because I kind of like it like this. Or if I could cut these without them not being a mess. And I want it to be simple and not overthought. I needed something else. So what I'm thinking, I'm just gonna glaze over this, and I hope I don't get it too drippy. I'm just gonna kind of go over this with a little bit of this, like, let's just say, you know, glue to cover it up. And then I'm going to add some silver glitter on top. Because I just think it just needs more.
This still didn't end up being enough for me when I shook it off camera. It still wasn't enough glitter. So you'll see what I did later on in the video.
Just kind of, you know, bounce it off of it and, you know, knock it off of it and see what it looks like. I just wanted to have a little more excitement. Okay, so I ended up doing something different. I poured the glue off, the glitter off, and it just was not sticking. So I just took my finger and kind of put it on there myself, and it got on the side, and I was like, oh no. So I just took my finger and just put big globs of glitter all over, because I really wanted to just have some sparkle. This person really likes sparkle, so I didn't want them to be disappointed because I'm trying something different. But yeah, it's going to be a lot. It's going to look a little different. So I'm just showing what I'm just doing, because I made a mistake and I was like, let me just run with it. So this is what it's going to look like, and I'm just going to go over it with the glitter again. Okay, you guys, so I decided to do one more canvas. I'm outside and I'm going to use some Rust-Oleum. I just want to see how this looks on this canvas. So, and my top broke earlier, so I'm going to try to hold this on here and get it to spray. I don't know how this is going to be. I'm trying to hold my camera steady, but here we go. Oh my. Oh, it's really broken. Wow, just wow. Wow, 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 wow. It's a shame.
Okay, so I knew my sprayer was broken to my can, but I had no idea it was going to be this wild and messy. Thank goodness I had a glove on. So I still wanted to kind of save it and make sure I smeared it all over and down to the edges, because I'm going to add some blue.
Petroleum spray paint. I let it dry outside. The can broke, so it just splattered everywhere. So I just took my glove and just made it cover the whole canvas. Now I'm going to take some of this cobalt blue, and I just want to kind of add it on the edges, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna kind of do something here. Not exactly sure what, but these are the colors.
So I was pretty much almost out of this blue color, but it was fine because as long as I can get like a little stain of it on here, because I knew I was going to be adding quite a bit of glitter on here. So I'm not really too concerned about the lack of blue.
And now I'm going to add more of this. I'm going to use it like it's a Mod Podge. If you don't have this clear coat, top coat Deco art pouring, you don't have to use this. You can use Mod Podge. I'm just going to do a generous pour because I'm going to add glitter here, glitter here, glitter here, and crushed glass in the middle.
So if you know you want to go very heavy with your glitter and your glass, you definitely want to add a nice, decent amount of glue.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit and dry. It's pretty much glitter over the whole canvas. Let this dry and come back and see how this turns out.
Okay, so I'm starting to dust off my canvases because the other ones are pretty much dry and finished. So I'm dusting off the first one, which is the one that has the gold and the hot glue on it that I spray painted. And it has the fall off on there. And now I'm dusting off the cobalt blue and the smaller one with the bamboo sticks. Most of the glitter came off of there. I like the way it looks so far. I'm just going to dust it as much as possible. Now I'm on to this bigger one. And I'm just going to dust this off as much as possible because I don't want any fall off, because I don't do any sealing. So I'm just going to go ahead and dust these off and reveal them all to you at the end of this video. Okay, you guys, here is the final finished result. This is the first one I want to show you guys. This is 11 by 14 gold with the blue bamboo sticks. It's very simple, but it's so elegant, and I love, 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 love this. I absolutely love this. It's so fabulous, and it's different. So this is definitely my top 5 if I have a top 5. This is it. These are the colors of my friend's decor. I gave it to her since then, and she is so in love with this as well. It's going to be in her living room somewhere. This is the second one for the same friend that just bought a house. This one is very different. It's also very elegant. I just didn't plan on adding that glitter and glass to it. It was going to be all hot glue on it, but I love glitter and I love the crushed glass. This one is very pretty as well. And I just love the sparkly gold. Gold is one of my favorite color glitters. And I think it's very nice and elegant as well. As you can see, these make very, very nice gifts for housewarming or just for your own home. Bridal shower gifts, wedding gifts, whatever you can think of. These are just very fabulous to match someone's home decor or their favorite colors that they like. Now this is for my cousin who's remodeling her apartment. I love the bamboo sticks on here. It was too plain for me before I added all this extra glitter. I like it. Maybe you would just like with just the bamboo sticks, but I think it just needed this glitter. I love it. It's kind of all over the place, but it's so abstract, and this cobalt blue is something else. So I'm really proud of this one. This one also is 11 by 14. I feel like the bamboo sticks made it kind of like it's 3D, has like some depth to it, which is exactly what I was going for. And the glitter just adds that sparkle, which I really love. And this is the final one for my same cousin. So these are both for her. And this is just glitter overload, and I love it. It's completely covered. It's just a few little spaces that is not covered. This glitter is absolutely gorgeous, and this is very elegant in my opinion and glamorous. I gave these to my cousin and she loves them. She cried, y'all. And it just made me feel so good. I love when people are grateful and really appreciate the gifts that I give them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found something helpful in it and some cool ideas. Thanks again for watching, you guys. Bye-bye. And we do carry faux leather inspired designer fabric for your crafting needs, luxury inspired croc charms, as well as iron-on patches and much more. Enjoy the coupon code MyRoyalBeauty10 off. Check out our website, crtacticaldefense.com, where we do sell in-waistband gun holsters, belly band holsters, and many more. Please check out my discount code VIBES for a special discount for my... Oh yeah, you guys, let me know which one of these that you like the best. Which one did you like the absolute best out of all these canvases? Are you going to make one for yourself or a friend for a gift? Oh, and hello to all my new subscribers. Hello to all my subscribers. I just hit 16,000 subscribers, which is amazing. And if you do subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you'll be notified every time I upload a new video.